Scott, well done. That was an excellent cup tie, but you must be slightly relieved because QPR had some excellent chances in the second half to win that before you settled it.
Yeah, a tough game. I think we knew that last year. The same when we played QPR twice. It was a tough game, so we knew that. I think over the 90 minutes on chances, we both punched our way a little bit, and both teams had some good chances. But pleased in the end when we took it to extra time. Certainly after the couple of weeks we've had to go to extra time and look as strong as we did was pleasing, and then obviously get a couple of finishes to seal the game really.
Yeah, I mean, how much did the 2-week break impact on the performance, and were any of the players less than 100%?
Well, yeah, look, at this present moment in time, we are where we are in terms of with the squad, and of course, 3 players out there today who started the game. One of them's not played for probably near on a year. His first game back in Terence Congola. Josh Onoma not played for some time, and obviously Kenny as well. So yeah, look, we had to move it around a little bit in terms of the squad because that's the position we're in at the moment with it. But pleased overall, pleased that momentum sticks with us. It's a win. You know, unbeaten now in 5, a clean sheet as well. So a lot of positives out there today, and that was pleasing.
A really nice goal from Bobby. He's a really important player for you now, isn't he, Scott?
Very important. Yeah, very important. Got a real knack, Bob, of being in the right areas. Got an eye for a goal, which we're going to need certainly in where we are. Someone who can get goals for us this year. And Bob's finish today, I thought was fantastic, really. So yeah, pleased for him, really, and pleased for him overall this season. He's been fantastic.
And Scott, just on Mitrovic, he went the distance, of course, but he didn't score again, even though he had an assist. Was he limping at the end? Is he okay? And if he's not okay, is it only underlying the need for a striker this month?
Yeah, look, I thought Mitra grew into the game today. He seemed like there was a little bit of a problem at the end there with a bit of a muscle. It's a bit early to assess that, but I think I've said a few times over the last week or so, it's certainly an area which we're going to need to improve a little bit because obviously we're very light in that area. So yeah, that is a little bit of a concern for us. But we'll keep going.
Is it a hamstring? Sorry.
I'm not sure if it's a hamstring or high up into the glute really. So again, I've literally just left the change room and spoke to him briefly, but it was just being assessed when I...
Thanks, Scott. Cheers.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jeremy. And can we have the writers now? Last couple of minutes. Any questions? I can't see any hands raised. Do we have any further questions for Scott? Peter Rutzler. Hi, Peter. You're on mute. Did you
Hi,
have a
Scott.
question?
Can you hear me?
Brilliant.
Yeah, I can hear you, Pete.
Yeah, sorry, Mark Warburton's just doing the presser in the actual ground at the same time, which is why it's been a bit slow. And I just wanted to ask you about Josh Onoma today. He obviously came in, he's been out for a little while, and he seemed to have done very, very well in there in midfield. How did you make of his performance?
Yeah, I thought it was superb. I really did, to be honest with you. I didn't expect the performance in terms of physically how well he did. Certainly going into extra time, you know, the lads have done a fantastic job with him. The conditioning guys to get him to this level. That was his first game for some time, and I thought it was a Josh Onoma that we've come to see and come to know really. So I was very, very pleased. Looked powerful, and of course, I think we all understand from last year he's got quality, Josh, and he's got a big part to play. Stay fit, and still more to come. I always say that about Josh. There's always more to come from him.
This is IFB Path 1, Sky Television.
And just on Terence Congola and Kenny Teta, both have had some time out. Took Terence even longer. What did you make of their performances, and how important can they be for the rest of the season?
Yeah, they can be very important for us. They're going to be massively important. And again, Terence is probably close to 10, 11 months out really, and that was his first competitive game for that time. So really, really impressive him. Still got bits to go, and the same with Kenny really. I thought again, really, really, really good performance, a solid performance. They need to stay fit, keep getting stronger, because like you said, they're going to be vital for us this year, and in terms of keeping us improving and keeping us going in the way we're going.
Thank you.
Cheers.
See your hand, Tom Roddy, please.
Hi, Scott.
Hey, Tom.
Sorry, you may have mentioned this. We were sort of missed it with the press conference. Just checking about Mitrovic. Was there any sort of thinking in your mind about whether to play him today after the New Year's Eve issues?
No, not really. No, not really. I think he's dealt with the matter internally with Alex. He understands my position, and again today, obviously reasons for that. But we turn the page now and move on. And I thought he was overall his game today. I thought he grew into the game the longer it went on, and he's been punished. He, like I said last time, you have to face the consequences from that, and I feel like that's been the case. And now we move on, and he moves on and keeps improving and keeps getting better and shows his quality.
And I just wanted to ask as well about Steve Bruce mentioned the other day about sort of with the rise in COVID cases that the Premier League is whether it's actually right to continue playing. And I just wondered your thoughts on it, Scott, if you don't mind.
Well, look, all I can say is in terms of the environment we're around and the protocols we're in place, it is I certainly feel safe. Of course, I understand the bigger picture and what's happening out there as well. And there's a much bigger picture than just football. But I think at this moment in time, from when this all set out and football got back on people's TVs and in people's minds, and that it's proven a big release for a lot of people. So for me, of course, I think there's a balance, and I think we need to, and the people in the places what are making them decisions need to keep a close eye on that, and I'm sure they are. But from my point of view, the protocols and everything in place, the well-being of players are always paramount or at the forefront of us as a football club, and authorities as well. So yeah, that's how I see it, really.
Nice one. Thanks, Scott.
Cheers, mate.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Cheers, guys.
Shall I leave meeting?